coast and the beaches, Angie.
Yeah, we've got some indirect impacts that we're going to see across parts of the east coast of the United States. But Bermuda right now continuing to see the worst of it, of course. We've got the center of that kind of eye right over the island here, and still a Category 1 hurricane at this point. We're going to be watching for this system to slowly start to lift away from the island here as we go through at least the rest of the day today. We'll start to see some of those impacts happening here as we continue through the afternoon hours. As we get across parts of the East Coast, that's where you'll notice, especially as we get through Saturday and Sunday, those red flags will be up and down the coast. This is going to be something that we deal with well into the weekend. Those high rip current risks are from basically Maine all the way down to South Florida, and this is something that folks are going to have to watch for, especially if you plan on making a beach day, a boating day, anything of those sorts is going to be problematic. As far as Bermuda is concerned, that system will again lift away, and notice it will start to weaken as we get into the early parts of our work week. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Angie, get more from you soon. Thank you.
To the race for the...
Got some thunderstorms to talk about. They could interrupt your Saturday plans, so let's get you kind of the lay of the land. We've got a low pressure system spinning around across parts of the Great Lakes. This is going to bring us some kind of unsettled weather for the Great Lakes, the Ohio Valley, and stretching into the Northeast. You'll notice these kind of off and on showers, and we could see some periods of really heavy rain, not just today, but even into tomorrow as it inches a little farther to the east, especially across parts of the Northeast for your Sunday. Look at those robust thunderstorms that we could see there tomorrow. But today, this is the area that we're watching for to see potentially some of the stronger storms centered from Ohio down to Tennessee, Lexington right in the bullseye of that. The good news is the tornado chances, they're on the low end, but we could see some strong wind gusts, maybe say 60 miles per hour or larger, as well as some damaging hail across that region. On top of that, I mentioned the locally heavy downpours we could see, and the areas that we're going to watch, basically Williamsport down to Washington, D.C. today. This is where we could see some of those kind of repeated rounds that'll leave us with the potential for some really heavy rain. By the time this is all said and done through at least your weekend, an inch, maybe 3 inches for some of those higher end totals, but more widespread amounts, about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch. So maybe some indoor plans for folks across this region. As we look at the weather across the country, let's see what's happening in your neighborhood.
Now has another look at the forecast for us. Winding down, start of school for a lot of kids this week ahead.
But you know what's not winding down? Those temperatures. We continue to feel really warm across parts of the South, guys. We've got heat alerts up, no surprise, for 39 million people, including Oklahoma City, Dallas, Little Rock, stretching into parts of the Southeast. New Orleans, you're included in that as well. This is going to be something that we see for a couple of days. So today's temperatures into the triple digits, especially if you live in Dallas or Oklahoma City. But notice those feels like temperatures. Even Houston hits 98 degrees, but feels like 112 this afternoon. Baton Rouge, similar story there. Montgomery into the triple digits for feels like temperatures as well. And this will last into tomorrow for the same region. Let's look at the weather across the country. Let's see what's happening in your neighborhood.
Joker.
Ooh. Give me a hint. Give me a hint.
Titanic.
I've already mentioned it. Deadpool. The original Deadpool was the one, so everything comes full circle.
Really?
Here's the everyone fell in love with those two during these games.
What an awesome
Iconic moments of the games.
Exactly. So, and now she'll be cheering him on when it comes to the Paralympics.
And so will we.
Exactly.
They are so cool. Still to come this morning, our Saturday morning. Still to come here on Today, the trending and buzz.
Look at you.
Just a wee child.
Right, I will take one of everything, by the way, while you're over there. Hey, so we've got a couple of these thunderstorms that we're tracking across the Great Lakes. It's going to be kind of a scattered shower and thunderstorm day for parts of the Northeast, too. Notice some of that rain that's working across that region, and a few of those thunderstorms happening across parts of the South, too, stretching into Arkansas and Oklahoma. This will be something that we watch through the day today. But notice we've got a big day ahead. Saturday and Sunday, we've got, of course, the FedEx St. Jude Championship. Today, 95 degrees. It's going to be a warm one out there. We've got those advisories and those heat warnings up for this region. So just if you're a player or if you're going to be a spectator, something to note, you'll need a little extra water, but plenty of sunshine. Don't forget the sunglasses tomorrow, too. But there is a chance of thunderstorms. As we look at the weather across the country, let's see what's happening in your neighborhood.